Hello, Scorpio Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, any placement. Let's get some cards for you. This is good for about the next 6 weeks from when you see this. So let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. Let's see. We'll get tarot and oracle cards. I'll pull angel numbers, animal cards, cards about love, money, career, all that. Confidence is your key to success, Scorpio. New moon in Leo energy. And funny enough, we have a new moon in Leo. We just had one about 4 days ago, depending on when I post this. The new moon was on July 24th. All right. You also have the answers you need are coming. I love when this card comes out. We all have questions, right? Bottom of the deck, you have emotions are running high. Could be. And anything else? What else do we have for the lovely Scorpio? A time for healing. You know, Leo had this in their reading too, in the very same position. So there is time for healing, I think, coming in for a lot of us. If you have Leo placements, you may want to check their reading out as well. Anyway, I'm using the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. This is by Tarot Techo Studio. All of the decks I use are in the description box. And as with any reading, please do use your intuition first and foremost. You have free will and final say. If you enjoy my style of reading, I do readings Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's it for announcements. We have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so there's a big ending here. There's no getting around it when we have the Ten of Swords. That is definitely maybe some sort of painful ending in some way. Bottom, though, you do have Nine of Cups. This could not be more different, right? These couldn't be more different. There's a person that's full of color, it's vibrant, it's growth. But first, we do have this sort of, I'm hearing right now something was leeching off your energy even. So maybe you are dealing with some sort of energy vampire, or just something that is totally draining, just flat out draining. It's like sucking the life out of you. It could be taking your money, it could be your emotions, your health, whatever it is. All your time, efforts are going into something maybe, but that comes to an end. But you're going to need confidence, as this card indicates, in order to do that. Now, I do get this message like you're the ruler of your kingdom. With this Leo energy on this Lion card there, that's confidence is your key. So you are that ruler of your life. And this Nine of Cups, with the answers you need are coming. It's like you're going to be shown the way, Scorpio. The answers, that's it. The answers you need are coming. Yes, you will be shown the way on how to close one chapter, break that painful cycle, and start anew. We have the Nine of Cups. Contentment, wishes come true. This is abundance. This is, enjoyment. This could be good health in some way, body, mind, soul, spirit. Anyway, okay, we have emotions are running high. What do we have to clarify? Emotions running high for lucky Scorpios. Scorpio, may luck be on your side. The lights flickered when I said that. You didn't see it because I have spotlights on this area, but yep. Two of Swords. Okay, Two of Swords, decision time. Emotions are running high. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. And then immediately it's like, here's the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, it's like whenever we have this darkness, please do remember it's temporary. There is light coming in. You have a time for healing, which is being clarified by this beautiful Wheel of Fortune. I just want to let you know you now have 10-10 coming into your reading, Scorpio. If you are on that Libra cusp, maybe check their reading out, which we'll post soon. And also my other channel, Schoolhouse Intuitive, where I read for Libras. You could get a lot out of those readings if it's in your major placements. Because I feel like, well, we just had 10-10, and that's falling in Libra season. So you may connect with 10-10 in some particular way. 10-10 does mean that a new path awaits. I'm going to pull that card for you here as an angel number. A new path does await. One will present itself to you. Even if now it seems dark, the light is on the way. It's like, I can almost promise that for a lot of you anyway. 10-10, sign of new path. Yeah, let your soul grow and trust in new beginnings. There it is. 10-10, beautiful energy to have with us on the table. The Two of Swords, are you following your own intuition? Are you letting these emotions in the background and all the turbulence around you, are you letting that get you? Because I know you're a water sign, and I have water in my chart, lots of it, including Scorpio, lots Cancer. And I know we can be very emotional people. We are deep people. We're intuitive. We feel the feels. We feel everything. We are so perceptive, right? Scorpios in particular, very perceptive. It's like the kind of, I think that's where the you can't outfox a fox came from. It's like Scorpios are onto you. Scorpios know stuff before everyone else. If they're, especially if it's something about like deception or like, yeah, any sort of trickery, any of the swords, the 5 of swords, the 3 of swords, the 4 for a 5 of, all the swords. This is like a Scorpio will know. So I just feel like maybe for some of you, maybe somebody thought they were like a step ahead of you. You were 2 steps ahead of them in a potential situation, or you're seeing something through, even if you're not even just seeing through, like, say, an illusion. I feel like you're seeing a way. This wheel is turning in your favor. It's going to be a time of healing. It will be a time to celebrate, but we do have to do the work. There's no way around it, right? I'm not going to sit here and there's promises here. I mean, people have to steer that wheel in their direction, that fortune. We have to make our own luck, make our own abundance, make our own success, right? So, as much as tens are endings, they're also beginnings, because the 10 plus the 0 is another 1. So we're starting a new cycle. So you end a cycle, you begin a cycle. And in the middle, yes, there are some difficult, maybe ties to be broken. There are some difficult decisions to make. Emotions could be running high, as we see. But yes, the answers are coming. It's a time for healing. But you have to be confident in yourself and your own abilities. And 7 of Cups, a lot of decisions, right? Now, which one is going to be the best for you? You're going to have to feel it out. Literally feel it out. You were good at that, right? Water signs, Scorpio, you're good at that. Oh my goodness, bottom of the deck there. I mean, there's proof of that. There's the Queen of Cups, talk about being intuitive and feeling their way through, right? But they're not getting knocked off of their throne. This is someone who's super nurturing, compassionate, intuitive, loves the comforts in life, can be very comforting, is very healing, supportive. You could be a healer or support for some way, or you're seeking that. Ace of Cups in hand here. Actually, your Queen of Cups is clarifying a 9 of Cups. So yeah, I feel like your answers are going to come from within. They're not coming externally. Not for you, they're not. They're going to come from within. That's why this person there's a blindfold over their eyes. They don't need to look outside themselves. They're tapping into that moon energy up there, and they're using their own intuition. They're tapping into the sounds of the ocean, if you will. Maybe you yourself are clairaudient. Emotions are running high, 2 of Swords. Let's clarify that for Scorpio. Messages for greatest, highest good of Scorpio. Whoa. Oh my goodness, you have the Emperor. Yeah, again, don't let anything knock you off your throne. The Emperor certainly wouldn't. And as I just said about the Queen of Cups, she wouldn't either. So this is Aries energy coming in for you. You have excellent cards here, I will say. You have 2 major arcana out of 7 cards. Out of 7 cards. So the Emperor has the energy of all 4 kings, right? So the Emperor being someone who, this could be like a father figure even, but it doesn't have to be about gender, okay? It's just someone, when we say father figure, like in society, traditionally, they're about, authority and business people, leadership, strategic planning, entrepreneurship. That can totally be a woman, right? So we all have we all have masculine, feminine energy, right? So just ignore the gender part here, but I am going to say he, she, because that's what I'm feeling is the energy. So the Emperor, maybe in the fall, more towards your birthday, you'll see even more things being more organized or whatever. But I feel right now there is more of a time of strategic planning. Okay, but I do get like an autumn vibe off this card, don't you? It's definitely. But this is like a fiery energy, and we are in Leo season, so yeah, you're taking authority. You're figuring things out. This is excellent if you want to be in business. The Emperor is not going to get carried away or all fired up or have anyone throw them off balance, right? They're standing very firmly here, and they are ready for anything. So some of you may be feeling as though you're ready for anything. 4 of Cups. Yeah, something has not, it's like, I think you're learning to say no to things that may be tempting. Could be people from the past or new people even. I feel like for you, Ace of Coins. I feel like for you, this is what you're looking for, something brand new for some of you. An opportunity, a new opportunity. Even if it's doing something similar to what you've already done, it's that new job, the new income, the new investment, new seed to plant, new relationship, new whatever, but it's opportunity coming in, because what you've been presented with, even if there's lots of opportunity, it hasn't been quite the right fit for you. And you're not about to make something fit if it just flat out doesn't. So there it is. There's your new opportunity. You certainly have that. You have a new seed you can plant. You can do whatever you'd like to do with your Ace of Pentacles. It is yours. You also have the Tower here. Something is, yeah, it's, I mean, you certainly have, this is a card, this is like breaking cycles. You are breaking a cycle, you're moving on, something has been completed. You're focused again more on that Ace of Pentacles potentially for a lot of you. Again, this is a general reading, but for a lot of you, there's something comes in. And maybe, sometimes when we don't address things, the universe has this way of coming in and wiping stuff out for us and clearing out the old to make room for the new, right? So this could be sudden change, a shock. It could feel like, a disaster when it's happening, but it's all to get that Wheel of Fortune going. 8 of Coins here, and you're doing the work. We have to still do the work. We still have to steer that beautiful Wheel of Fortune. King of Swords here. This is like you taking charge. Truth, control, discipline. Again, very much Emperor type energy as well. They contain these characteristics, the Emperors. So this is, again, balanced, using good judgment, not getting swept away. Knight of Coins. This is very stable energy. Even if it's slow, it's steady, it's reliable, it's dependent. So that could be a focus for you. It's a focus on hard work. I feel a lot of you are doing the work. And where does it lead us? 7 of Coins. Looking over our investments, you're seeing small indications maybe of success, that maybe by 1010 or around there, even it'll be more prominent, more obvious. But this is slow and steady steps, slow, steady progress. Okay. For the work you've done, start to see some indication that you're on the right track there. You have the Page of Wands and Strength. And here comes the Fire. Okay, there's your inspiration. And here's this again, I mean, okay, so I'll just say there could be a message of inspiration here, or something that comes in kind of like a tower, and it could be a small tower, even doesn't have to be big, or it could be even something around you. Like you see something happen to someone around you and you're like, I'm not going to be in their shoes. I'm going to do it differently. And you decide you're going to go a different route maybe off a different to a new plan. But this is exploration. This is freedom. This is new projects, going on that adventure. This is a message of hope and inspiration, motivation. And I feel like, within the Strength card, Leo energy, and I'm actually recording this during Leo season. It's posting during Leo season. This is your power. This is your strength. This is self-respect, compassion. This is inner strength, inner power coming to light. Coming to life. This is knowing just how, knowing when to go in and when to back off. We're not going to, we're no match against a lion, right? But if you identify with the lioness within you, lioness or lioness, that confidence, tapping into your own power, then nothing can stop you. Right? We're not going to, we can't use brute force with a lion. We have to be strategic. And you have a lot of here, your strategy, this is about coming up with a new strategy. When you do, there is a new path unfolding. You have a new path unfolding. It does have more indication of abundance here. We have the Knight of Cups here. It could be something you love. I think for some of you, you might be putting your heart out there too, because you have cards of passion here too. So maybe you're deciding you're actually going to follow your passion. Page of Cups, yeah, and you're getting a message here of some sort of happy surprise. Maybe it could be an invitation, but this is you really tapping in and this person's really connecting, right, with their intuition here on that cup. They're really bringing in the light. They're doing what they need to do in order to get to where they want to be. We have the Queen of Wands, and it's funny, that's your final tarot card. I'm going to do a lot of oracle cards, but you have the Queen of Wands, and I always say on my channel, nothing stops a Queen of Wands. If you want one queen here, there it is. This is somebody who is determined. Again, passion. Maybe you have fire in your chart or fire in your heart for something, but this is self-assurance, courage, confidence. This is very much a creative energy. This is a doer. This is someone who's stepping up to the plate, taking charge there, taking that Wheel of Fortune and guiding they're their own guiding light. Basically, they're going to be the ones who are trailblazing in life, right? This isn't a follower, that's for sure. So this is about you creating a new path, blazing through, trailblazing, right? This is again letting yourself grow into your next role. Okay, get yourself fired up, get yourself excited for it because it's on its way. Now, I'd like to get you some divine direction cards. Actually, no, we're going to do Galactic Angel. If you enjoy this reading, please do like, subscribe, leave a comment. It doesn't mean that you agree with everything I say. It just means there was something beneficial for you here. It's free for you, and it means a lot to the channel. So thank you. You have 4 cards that came out. That's what I was looking for. 4. You have spiritual alignment. A spiritual alignment is needed at this time. Unblock and heal your chakras. It is a time of healing. You are about to give birth. This could be a new birth of a child, new business, or a creative project. Absolutely. That's what this is all about. All about new ideas, okay? Oh, take off the blindfold and see the truth in front of you. 2 of Swords. Take off that blindfold and see the truth in front of you. It's actually within you. Find your balance, rebalance your mind, body, and spirit. There it is. You're finding you're making your own path. I don't know how else to say it. Like, you're making your own fortune here. You're making your own abundance. You're creating it. You're making it happen. There's something about you being in control, for sure. All right. What else do we have? We'll get one more tarot card, actually. 8 of Swords. Okay. So again, they're saying, so I wasn't going to get another one, but I am. There's another card with a blindfold. So this tells me this is key. Take off the blindfold. What are you not seeing? Go within. It's funny. They're saying take off the blindfold. This person might have the blindfold on so that they're going within. They're not using their eyes on the outside. They're going within. They're using their third eye, their inner eye. So for some of you, it's like you're not actually trapped. You're not stuck. You're liberated from whatever this is. Okay, whatever's holding you back. The 10 of Swords is what you started with. One of your cards in tarot, the major arcana is the Death card, transformation. And that's what's happening. You are about to give birth because you're actually, something is in the development stages right now. It's almost like, being pregnant with possibilities, and then something, boom, comes in, either motivates you, either you see it because of someone else's tower, or there is like a little tower for you, or maybe a big one on the global stage. But it's like you then find your new balance. Something might throw you off balance for a little while. It's kind of like divine chaos is what it feels like. Divine chaos. And there it is, though. There's that. But see, again, it motivates you, Scorpio. It gets you going. It's inspirational. There's the new idea, the new project, the creation. There it is. That's great. You now have an Ace of Wands and you have an Ace of Pentacles. You have the opportunity, you have the resource come in, you have the idea come in, whatever it is, but it motivates you. You grab hold of that wand, you see that growth. You're going to see small growth right away, because right away that momentum is going to help keep you motivated. So you might not even know. That's the thing with the Queen of Wands too. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, I actually really love seeing them together because they're a great team. They really balance each other out. But they both are very in tune and perceptive. Okay, these are energies where, actually, do you have the, okay, is the King of Swords. Okay, but these are energies where, well, yeah, and then you have these too. So look at this. Look at all this. This is like more than just potential. You're actually doing something with it. This is like the Queen of Cups might feel intuitively. They might be going with their heart. The Queen of Wands, again, going with the heart, really passionate. The Queen of Cups can be kind of dreamy. The Queen of Wands, though, is like, gets the idea and goes with it. They're already confident about it. They don't know exactly necessarily, neither one of these really necessarily have a total plan. The plan is to do what feels right. And then the other things fall into place. That's when then the new path aligns, right? It emerges. So it's like having the intuitive insight, feeling it, having the courage to act on it. It's all about creation. Again, you're creating your own abundance here. And then the universe says, you know what? Good job. Now we're going to hand you an Ace of Wands and an Ace of Coins. What will you do with those? What are you going to do with your two aces here, Scorpio? Taking action, planting seeds. These are about planting, right? The wands and the pentacles, the aces. All right. What else do we have for you? Let's get you a crystal wisdom card. Crystal card for you, Scorpio. Smoky quartz. That's funny because this is a stone that I identify as being connected to November. I do. Maybe you don't. I do. Ground yourself, release what no longer serves you. There it is. You totally are breaking patterns here, breaking cycles and starting anew. Go out with the old, in with the new. And what else do we have? Let's get you a divine direction card. Divine direction for Scorpio. Let's get us some divine direction. Oh my gosh. There you have it. You have dominion. And as I said at the very beginning, I was feeling this, like this is about you being the master of your domain. Remember I said you're the ruler of your kingdom? You sure are, or queendom. You're the master of your domain, which may intimidate others, but you can outdo your opponents. Stay calm and observe. You have Lion appearing in your reading 3 times. So maybe you have a Leo connection, or maybe they're saying, you know what? Tap into that Leo this season. Tap into the Leo energy around you. Use that new moon energy to your advantage. Confidence is your key. You can absolutely do this. Whatever it is you're wanting to do, whatever's in your heart, your desire, passion, be Leo-like in that way and go for it. And we have Frozen. Yeah, some of you are feeling stuck though. That's like, you don't put yourself in that 8 of Swords. That's that self-imposed restriction, right? You don't want to be in that. This is about stagnation will pass. So you're going to use that as a vehicle for development and increase your personal power. That's what you're doing. You're going to that next gear, that next level. You also have a hidden blessing here coming in. Hidden blessings. Okay, so this is about things not always being what they seem. You're going to realize that it all worked out for your highest good. Something worked out for your highest good. And you have reconciliation here. For some of you, I know you don't want that. This is about someone from your past trying to return. You've got to remember it's up to you if you want to revisit it again. Right? Back on track here. You're back on track with something. This is about reassessing your goals and laying the proper foundation. That's the advantage of the Tower, right? It makes us rebuild better. So you're developing a new strategy. As I said, another key word in this reading was strategy. You had the Emperor, you have the King of Swords, you had, what else was about strategy? I don't know. I said it when it came out, but yeah, strategy. What else do we have for you? Expansion. Yeah. It's like, and they're holding a wand basically. So this is about you're dissolving your limitations and making progress. Great progress. Okay. This is reaching new heights of what's possible. Totally expanding. Okay. Let's get a card here. Alchemy, being that cosmic alchemist, that main alchemist in your life. The path you're on is about to go through a very powerful transformation. Absolutely. All of this is about very powerful change. But it's needed, it's necessary for you to have that upgrade, for you to have that expansion. Again, transition, changing, shifting. Things are shifting for you. Major. And I know you feel it coming because you're super intuitive. So, all right, let's see if it's about relationships for you. Let's get a love card for you. If it's about relationships. Serious woman. Everybody keeps getting this card. I do not know why. But it says, while their presence may be intimidating, they have a gentle side beneath the surface. This is about you protecting your good qualities too, okay? Because, the scorpion, can be, oh, wow, you don't want to get stung by a scorpion, right? But inside, it's like soft and mushy. All of the water signs are like that. Like we have that soft inside. I say I'm a Cancer rising and with lots of Cancer placements, but I'm a Libra sun. And anyway, so we can come off as intimidating, but it's because we have something to protect, right? We have that depth, we have that intuitive side, we have the emotions, we care deeply. We're like an ocean of emotion, right? So we can come off as serious and we take things seriously. Love's not something to toy with. And we have endless wait here. Some of you feel as though you've just been waiting forever. I know. This is about finding your way through complexities of a long distance love or a long period of being single. It may have been a long delay, a difficult time, right? Maybe because you are a serious person, serious man, woman, whatever. Because it's like you're waiting for, again, you're waiting for the right thing. Remember, you had the Four of Cups. Nothing's been good enough, right? It hasn't been exactly right. Not that you're arrogant, like, oh, nothing's good enough, but like it just hasn't felt right. So why go for it? You're not going to go for it if it doesn't feel right. Speaking of which, let's get you a a guardian angel card by Britta Bowman, one of my absolute favorite creators of tarot decks, maybe my favorite. You have, oh my gosh, this is incredible. Scorpio. I just said, okay, you have standards. That is exactly right. So embrace your pure and beautiful soul, regardless of external circumstances. Avoid sinking to the level of others and instead stay grounded in your own core of love and positivity. I just said, like, you're not going to make something fit if it doesn't. I started the reading out with that. It's immediately, I was feeling that. And also, yeah, you're not lowering your standards. You're not going to just date to date, or you're not going to just enter into some commitment because that's all there is. No, you have, it has to be good enough for you, right? So nothing else maybe has felt right. And that's why you have the standards card now. I cannot even believe this. So it resonates so much. All right, let's see what we have for you. You have greater fulfillment. Yep, something, again, it has to feel right. So you could feel a pull to reach higher, explore something new, a satisfaction that your current situation can't give you. So there's no need for change other than wanting to pursue what's in your heart. Yeah, you're going with the heart and you get rewarded because of that. At the very least, you're happier, and that's a nice reward, right? 1111 Oracle, we have fulfillment of prophecy. So a prophecy comes to pass. Pay attention to prophecy. You've been forewarned about something. Just, and be aware of false prophets. I feel like you have the ability, again, your third eye is like amazing. So, and we have spiritual protection here. So you're being spiritually protected. Call on your angels, clear and ground your energy. You keep getting that, and develop psychic boundaries. Develop those psychic boundaries and stand firm, right? You don't have to let everybody in. All right, animal healing cards, again, by Britta Bowman. The decks I use are in the description box below. White Shark, Flow, Sacral Chakra, card 14. Flow with the natural currents of life. Be present, be alert, but don't let fear control your journey. Trust you are divinely protected. Now you have it twice. You just had spiritual protection on this 1111 card, and now you have it here. So that could be what's holding you back for some of you. That could be that self-imposed prison, the Eight of Swords, right? Now you have Bald Eagle, card 9, Observer. This is root chakra. So see your situation from a higher point of view. Let spirit guide your next steps. Trust the wisdom of your higher self. You're getting like messages over and over here. The same one, like similar, right? So this is really incredible. I really hope this helped. Please do like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks. Take care.